What's the best way to connect Vue.js to your Flask app? Imagine building a web app where the user interface feels snappy and smooth, while the server handles all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. That's exactly what connecting Vue.js to a Flask application can do for you. Now, you might be wondering, what's the best way to make these two work together seamlessly? Well, the key is to keep the frontend and backend separate but connected through a clean communication line. First, set up Flask as a REST API backend. This means creating endpoints that send and receive data in JSON format. To do this, you'll need to install the Flask library and also add the Flask CORS extension. CORS stands for Cross-Origin Resource Sharing, and it allows your Vue.js frontend to make requests to Flask even if they run on different ports during development. For example, you can create an API route like API data that returns a simple message or data from your database. Using Flask's JSONify function makes it easy to send data in JSON format. Next, create your Vue.js frontend using Vue CLI, which is a tool that sets up a modern development environment for Vue projects. Inside your Vue components, you'll want to use either the Fetch API or a library like Axios to make HTTP requests to your Flask API. Axios is popular because it simplifies handling requests and responses. For example, in your Vue component, you can call Axios GET with the URL of your Flask API endpoint. When the data arrives, you update your Vue data properties to display the information on the page. This way, your frontend stays dynamic and reactive, updating instantly when new data comes in. During development, run Flask on one port, usually 5000, and Vue on another, like 8080. Thanks to CORS, requests from Vue to Flask won't be blocked by the browser. When you move to production, you have options. You can build your Vue app into static files and serve them directly from Flask, or deploy both separately with a reverse proxy like Nginx. This setup keeps your app flexible and scalable. There are also alternative methods. For simple projects, you can embed Vue directly into Flask templates using CDN links. But for more complex apps, a full separation with API communication works better. This approach makes it easier to update or replace either part without affecting the other. The main advantage of this setup is that it keeps your backend focused on data and logic, while Vue handles the user interface. It makes your app easier to maintain and extend. Plus, it allows you to use all the modern front-end tools Vue offers, like reactive components and state management, alongside Flask's simplicity and power. So, to sum it up, the best way to connect Vue.js to a Flask app is to set up Flask as a REST API backend with CORS enabled, then have Vue fetch data from these APIs using Axios or Fetch. This method keeps things straightforward, flexible, and ready for future growth. It's a smart way to build web apps that are both fast and easy to manage.